Nah, this ain't nonsense, this is non-fiction. So excuse if the content is offensive, it's official. Now that we have been acquainted, this is my pleasure, my pain, your entertainment.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION, and this is my channel. No, but welcome back to the channel. We have a reaction. We actually have two reactions. So, those who have come by multiple times on the Moon Knight series that we did the live watch party for the entire series, which was pretty dope. And the last two episodes, y'all turned up, and it was perfect. It was perfect. I do plan on doing a watch along for this series as well, just like we did for What If, just like we did for Loki and WandaVision and Hawkeye. We will be doing it for these as well. Now, I was not available to do a reaction to the original trailer. So, you're going to get two reactions in one. I'm going to do a reaction to the original trailer for Ms. Marvel, and I'm doing a reaction to the most recent trailer that just dropped the other day. So, Ms. Marvel is a character personality from the Marvel Comics universe. She's a high school student, and she's a major fan of the Avengers. Her favorite hero is Captain Marvel, hence where the name Miss Marvel comes from. She's also in Jersey City. So many Marvel characters in the New York, Jersey area, huh? So just to give a heads up, I know I already seen all the craziness. I've seen people upset because they changed their powers. She goes from like this morphic or polymorphic ability where she can shapeshift and change her body, elongate, and she calls it embiggen, and her hands get bigger, her feet get bigger, she gets bigger, to something that's more on the level of Captain Marvel, which now is a cosmic energy based type power. And I think there's two reasons. One, I think it's because we all know that Reed Richards is making his debut soon, very soon. And I mean, like, the 616 Reed Richards is making his debut very soon in the Marvel MCU universe. And because of that, they don't want to have two characters probably with the same ability, and also maybe down the line, they're both going to be in the same scenes together in the future. We know that Kevin Feige is off on his retreat, and he's planning the next 10 years. So who knows whether or not we have a young Avengers and, some older Avengers and possibly the Fantastic Four and the X-Men all in scenes, and they're doing this crazy fight scene because Galactus is here and Silver Surfer and the whole crew is here, but they don't want them cross fighting where it looks like it's chaos because you have two stretchy characters doing the same thing. Switch their abilities and made them more cosmic based, which I'm assuming she's going to have like superhuman strength. I'm assuming that she's going to have like different agility abilities as superhuman. Because she has cosmic, she's going to have a force field, just like Captain Marvel, multiple versions of her. And she's probably going to be able to create certain things from it. So I know that's coming. I know that already. So that part is not wrong for me. Am I okay with it? Not 100%, because when they first introduced this character, I was actually pretty excited to see a character that was not your typical style of comic book superhero. And I remember I got like the first 3 or 4 that they released, downloaded them to my phone, bought them and read them, and like I really, really enjoyed the character, enjoyed the storyline. And I think more so because in college, some of my closest friends were of her same background. So I kind of understood it because I knew their parents and I knew their families and I knew their cousins. So I understood where the writing was coming from, even though it's not my, it's not my heritage, but I understood where it's coming from. I really liked what they did. I felt the approach was very, very genuine. With that being said, we're going to get into the first trailer. The first trailer, like I said, is going to be from the original trailer, and then we're going to do the most recent one that Marvel just dropped to promote the Disney Plus series. The first one was just the Marvel Studios Ms. Marvel official trailer. Good. Oh, it's definitely acclaimed.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say, I get it.
You get what?
High school.
Kamala.
Another Avengers shirt. Cute.
She thinks I'm some kind of weirdo.
You were a weirdo.
Boys.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're kind of on my shirt.
Sorry.
But you're staring out the window in your little fantasy land. Kamala, hey, already? Really? Come on, like,
Do I have to figure out my whole future before lunch, or is there like... Maybe they're right. I spend too much time in fantasy land.
That is not you.
It's not really the brown girls from Jersey City who save the world. That's a fantasy, too.
did something happen to you?
No, why? Did you hear something?
Come on.
What does it feel like?
Cosmic. I always thought I wanted this kind of life, but I never imagined any of this.
Do you know what you are?
I'm a superhero.
And that's from the comic book. That final shot right there is from the comic book. I think it's from the first book. If I remember correctly, I think it's from the first one. So some of the things, whoever is writing the script, they did a good job by incorporating some things that are directly from the comic book. Some of the sayings from that first initial comic book, which I think is pretty dope. But like I said, I'm looking forward to this. I'm a big kid, so it doesn't matter if it's, just the old heads doing their stuff like the Avengers, or the young kids coming in and taking over, and we're experiencing them becoming their superhero counterparts, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to watch this now, because there is a group on this platform and various other platforms that complain and talk about the wokeness of Marvel. Me being a person of color, if I were to talk about the wokeness of Marvel, it would be stupid. I appreciate it. I welcome it. I need more of it. I need more representation. If you don't need representation, that's fine. That's you. But I do. So, I know this is not going to be everyone's favorite. Just like I know there were scenes from Moon Knight that wasn't everyone's favorite. When, the Scarlet Scarab, when she made her appearance and they talked about her background and people had a problem with that. I digress. Anyways, I really like this. I kind of like the vibes. It's very similar on the vibes of what they were doing in the first couple episodes, first couple movies of Spider-Man. And I like that different approach. I like when it's not your typical comic book story. I like when they give you a different feeling, when they come from a different point of view, gives you something different, makes it more fun. And this is supposed to be fun. It feels like it's supposed to be directed more towards the young crowd. It's Marvel's way of trying to reach down past the fathers who are stuck to the books and say, "Oh, it can't change. These characters can't change," to the children of those parents, those mothers and fathers that are have been addicted to the comic books for the last 45, 50, 60 years, and telling them, hey, these are heroes that we all can relate to from some point of view. We all can relate to them. And I really like it. I like what they're doing. I like where they're going. Of course, there's going to be some things that's going to deviate from the comic, because as you translate it from paper to film, things have to change. It has to. Paper is boring. It's not an aspect where, comics are boring. It's just, when you read a comic, your brain takes you on this story and shows you this movie. And it's probably one of the greatest movies you've ever envisioned. But when you take it from paper to the big screen, there's some things that you just can't do the same way as a person can imagine it. So because of that, things have to change. Things have to become different. Now, like I said, the power set we've seen in the clip, she does it in big where her fist gets bigger. So it's not 100% true to her original power set, but I feel like they're still going to piggyback on what she was able to do. Now, her saying it's cosmic, of course, is cosmic energy, which is very similar to Captain Marvel. The one thing that I will miss is the whole idea of introducing the Inhumans, which we have such a great opportunity with this character to reintroduce the Inhumans, and also bring Daisy back from Agents of Shield, which, from my understanding, they already have that person selected to be Daisy. So even though I think the original actress was really good at it, the whole idea of Kamala Khan being an Inhuman, gaining her polymorphic powers after the exposure to the Terrigen Mist, it's such a fun moment and a crazy moment that would have been so dope for the big screen. But regardless, I still like the trailer. It doesn't turn me off of what they're doing with it, so I'm looking forward to it. I'll say that. We're going to get into the next one. Like I said, it's going to be what's called. It's called Not Alone. The most recent trailer for Miss Marvel, and this was a short one, so it won't take us that long.
Have you ever wanted something so bad, and then it actually happens? But it's not as great as you imagined it.
Kamala, I don't know what's going on with you.
She thinks I'm some kind of weirdo.
You are weirdo. Just know, whatever you are facing, you don't have to do it alone.
Cosmic.
Definitely seeing some of those clips that, with the fact of the mother saying that you don't have to do it alone, it makes sense, but also it shows her being assisted by various friends in the story. So I'm wondering, with that scene which shows the fog, for many of us, probably will be like, is that the Terrigen Mist? But I know it's going to be her and her friends to fight whoever her villain is, be it a school bully that's going to turn out to be related to somebody else, like some of the other stories where usually the school bully or somebody that's just the awkward kid at school turns out to be the child of a Hydra agent, or the child of a actual villain that's a villain against Iron Man and Spider-Man, but the child is just as terrible. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what they're gonna do. She's gonna have her issues dealing with school, trying to traverse that, but also learning who she is, not just who she is as a young lady, but also who she is as a super powered young lady and her abilities. Now, I wonder if this is a series going to take her, from 0 to 100 real quick, or she's going to go to 0 to 50, and there's going to be a second season. Second season is going to push her from 50 to 100. Because are we still building towards West Coast Avengers or Young Avengers? So, I'm so curious as to what they're building to, because all these introductions of these Haley Steinfeld, her, still, Spider-Man is still young, even though he's a little bit older, but it's still an ability to have this younger generation. I mean, hell, they have the cartoons with America Chavez and Miss Marvel, all of them together in the whole series of cartoons Disney Plus. So, and that came out 2 years ago. So we know they're pushing towards this. We'll see what they do with it. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Hope you like the reactions. Hope you like the information that I gave. And if you have something else that you know about the series that I did not mention, please let me know. Oh, how can I forget the one thing that I need to talk about? The one thing, the freaking bracelets. So it's like, okay, is this bracelet related to the bracelet that Shang-Chi has? Because that's a different type of power. That's an ancient power. Now, my question is, if this is something that's actually a cosmic power, will we see somebody from Doctor Strange in this eventually, towards the end? Because this power should register. They should see it automatically because now it's activated with her. Just like they saw Shang-Chi. Or are we going to get a different type of ending where they just happen to not notice it? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm curious about. I'm curious about, one, where the bracelet is from. Because when you look at it, like decoration-wise, it looked like something that's cultural, the way it looks. So is this something that's going to be passed down from family that she finds in the basement? I mean, her family's attic or whatever. I mean, I'm definitely curious about that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, as more I look at it, it looks like something that's like a cultural thing. Like, it doesn't look like your typical Marvel-esque type object. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the way it definitely looks ancient. Looks old. So who knows where it's from? Like I said, it could be something very similar to Shang-Chi, where it's an item that has been powered up by something that's not only ancient but also foreign or alien, extraterrestrial. So I'm curious as to. I want to look and see if there's any Real Rockstars information or anyone has information on what the birth of that bracelet. Where is it from? I saw that the first one meant to say something, but I didn't say it. But I do want to say it's something about the bracelet. Will it also be that the bracelet didn't necessarily give her powers? It just unleashed what she already had inside. Just like with Wanda already had gifts and abilities. Her, getting close to the stone, it just released what she already had inside. Is that something that we're going for? Is that kind of a new thing we're going for? If it is, I'm okay with it. Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. We can run with it. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. We definitely got plenty more content coming your way for comics, for Marvel, DC, for movies, for a little bit of everything, man. And if there's anything that you would like to see, let me know down below. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. My name is NONPFIXION, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, love, and I'm out, y'all.